Now, as we all know, we had to read 4 different books for AP Lit this semester. And, you know, I have my views on those books, but quite frankly, one of the things that I feel strongly about, and I haven't felt this strongly about many different things, is this book right here, Wuthering Heights. This book may be one of the most bullshit books I've ever read in my life. The characters don't make sense, not to mention they're not very likable anyway. Half of them have the same names, they'd be going like 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. This don't make no sense. And on top of that, they be hopping all over the place. Like, I can't keep this straight. I read 10 pages of this book, and I realized, man, this is stupid. Nobody likes this book. Or, maybe I shouldn't say nobody. Because, you know, that's just my opinion on it. Maybe my opinion of Emily Bronte being a mid-author, maybe that's just me. She wrote 1 book and it was trash. Maybe that's just my opinion. So I decided, let's go and interview the whole class. Let's see what they think about Wuthering Heights. Because maybe I'm biased. Maybe I just have a super over-biased opinion. So I present to you the 10-second interviews of the 2023 to 2024 AP Literature class about how they feel about Wuthering Heights. Let's go. Angelina, what's your thoughts on Wuthering Heights?
If everybody knows Kate Bush from Wuthering Heights, she deserves to be, no, absolutely not. Delete her immediately. Delete that song. I hate that song. I hate Wuthering Heights.
Blow, so who passing me the rock? Or I can do it on my own, and so who passing me the Glock?
Ms. Payne, what's your thoughts and opinions on Wuthering Heights?
I, truth be told, do not love it. I think all of the characters are very toxic and frankly just quite unlikable, and the way the book is written is very boring. I will not be teaching it next year.
I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk, I hate the way that you dress.
Nevada, what's your thoughts and opinions on Wuthering Heights?
I think that they need to stop naming their children the same name that they have.
She wanna know my real name. She getting way.
Hey man, what's your thoughts and opinions on Wuthering Heights?
You know, I feel like Catherine's ankle should have stayed broken.
Hey Dominic, what's your opinions on Wuthering Heights?
So Wuthering Heights, I feel like halfway through the book, I couldn't even understand what was going on because of like all the freaking just like people like switching perspectives like over and over, and it's like, you know, like you get kind of lost, like just a bunch of drama and like romance, and I'm like, oh, okay, what's happening? So
What is going on?
Tashara, what's your thoughts and opinions on Wuthering Heights?
I read the book for my TTOC and I thought it was the worst book I ever read.
Shelby, what's your thoughts and opinions on Wuthering Heights?
I think that Kathy needs to shut up.
Better not get too comfortable.
Jada, what's your thoughts and opinions on Wuthering Heights?
It was a good book.
Lost in the mood.
Aditi, what's your thoughts and opinions on Wuthering Heights?
I think everyone is crazy and they all should be put in a mental institution because none of them actually had common sense, because they all just did random stuff whenever they felt like it, and they were mostly evil.
Lexi, what's your thoughts and opinions on Wuthering Heights?
I just really hated the language used, and Heathcliff was just really scary and necromantic.
I am happy to be alive.
Marissa, what's your thoughts and opinions on Wuthering Heights?
I didn't even read the book.
Sophia, what's your thoughts on Wuthering Heights?
It was okay. I didn't really like any of the characters, but it taught me how to learn more complex pieces of literature.
I'm gonna hold on. Yes,
What's your thoughts and opinions on Wuthering Heights?
I think that Wuthering Heights is a good book with a good message, but it was definitely a difficult read.
Call right back. Hope you insomniac. Sleep on me if you.
Alright, what's your thoughts and opinions on Wuthering Heights?
I personally thought it was terrible, honestly, just like what everyone else has been saying. It just was not boring. Like in the beginning of it, like I was interested in it, and then completely halfway, like lost interest, didn't even finish the book. I actually watched the movie, which was a lot better than the book, believe it or not. Heathcliff was just like, his character in the beginning wasn't interesting enough for me. Like he was just like a brute guy, like there was nothing else to him. He's a static character for me, so I didn't really like it.
When I was down, I hit the studio, hop in the booth and let the truth.
Kia, what's your thoughts and opinions on Wuthering Heights?
I thought Wuthering Heights was a terrible book. You know, to be honest, I read about 11 chapters of it, didn't read any more because it was just so boring, you know? Heathcliff, not a redeeming character in my opinion. Like, the storyline just didn't do it for me. And I got confused all the time. Like, Lockwood was important, but then he wasn't. And I was like, okay. So I thought Wuthering Heights was stupid.
Well then, I suppose that settles it. I got nothing witty to say. Y'all smashed it. Y'all did it for me. This book. Hey Google, turn off the lights.